Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another raid video. Monday started out with a huge summoning pool and everybody got upset. I saw a post on Reddit. I saw another video. I think Nub Raids posted a video today. But I'm here to get you guys excited about this one because there's one key thing you gotta consider for something that is not today's summon. Well, this week's summoning pool. Okay, if we have a look at this one, it's a summoning pool like we got used to from last week's, where we have a headline of champion with 2% for Freya Fate Weaver. I wouldn't recommend at all to go for this one because she's going to be featured in a Deck of Fate type of event. Maximum 20 sacreds or so to pick her up. So if you do want to get this champion, that's going to be a guaranteed chance to get her. And then we also have some good legendaries here, primarily being Harima. If I'm going to be honest, everyone else is good for very specific reasons, but I would say the key champion here to go for would have been Harima. In terms of the epics, Geomancer is an MVP here, so if you do happen to pick up a Geomancer out of this one, it's great. And also Mordecai, amazing for Spider, and Husk, again, amazing for Hydra, and also Spider hard mode 10. Everyone else is useful also because they're mostly utilized for fusing Mikage. So big summoning session possibly here for many players out there, but this is basically for the whales. This is for people who, okay, you can go and farm the tournament and event to pick up free summon for this one. And I say summon because it's one summon this time around. They made it so, guys, they made it so. It was so frustrating today when I checked the events out. We used to be able to pick up one complete summon out of this one. So 40 fragments here, 40 prism crystals here, and then another 40 from the Dungeon Divers event. Given that this time around it's an easier Dungeon Divers, it's only 3,000, comparing it, I believe it was 6,000 last time around for a full summon. So it's relatively at a lower price point. It's still the fact that you need to do two separate events that do not double dip between them. So Sand Devil does not double dip with Dungeon Divers because you don't get any loot. Doesn't make sense. Sand Devil is a dungeon. Anyway, I continue. But there's a one huge thing here, guys, that you want to consider that's going to benefit your account. And I'm recommending to everyone to try and get the Sand Devil or the Dungeon Divers one done for this week and do no other events. We don't get any prism crystals at all from the fusion warm-up event. So the way that we can go ahead with these is doing the Dungeon Divers and the Sand Devil to pick up one summon. Should you do that? Well, it's up to you on how much energy you want to spend. I did this already on one account. I did the Sand Devil on one account with a really fast team. The 3,600, actually the whole thing took me about 2,000 energy. So the 3,600 is about a 1,500 energy, depending on how fast you can clear this. Why do I say go for at least one of these two to pick up the 20 prism crystals when you won't be able to do one summon? For the prism summons, guys, if you don't have the exact number to complete one summon, so if you don't have the rounded number that says here, so 40 this time around, if you don't have that number, the prism shards, the prism crystals remain on your account. If you have 20, those remain for next week. If you have 40, it's gonna be automatically summoned. So that is what you do not want to have happen because of this key fact. If you're somebody like me who is interested for Odin, let's go and have a look. Actually, Hell Hades side, they had this up. I was trying to find it from the original post by Player, but I couldn't. But let's have a look at this one, guys. You can recruit Odin Bayfather via a champion chase tournament. We still don't have that done yet. And various summoning events. You're going to have a 10x boost coming in soon. But look at this summoning pool event. They specified this in the past, meaning there's going to be a summoning pool event similarly to what we have for Freya right now. Summoning pool event, look at this. Exactly the same thing, but it's going to be for a void legendary champion. So you and me saving at least those 20 prism crystals this time around means it's going to make it easier for us when the Odin summoning pool event, assuming it's the next one. It could be wrong. It could be the one after that. We still have lots of weeks left for the Asgard Divide group of events to finish. So assuming it's going to be next week, or something, or whenever it comes, you'll have 20 Prism crystals ready to go for that one. It's going to be a Void Legendary through this one. I wonder if there's going to be more Void Legendaries. I wonder if the price is going to be 80 Prism crystals, something unreal to what we've been used to, okay, because it's going to be a Void Legendary. So if the price point is really high, the free-to-play out there, the low spenders are going to benefit from just doing this week's tournament, okay? Let's say you do the Sand Devil tournament and get the 20 there. You save them for when Odin comes out, and then hopefully you get some other free type of events, free crystals from other types of events, and be able to try your luck out for getting Odin. Again, this is only if you're interested for Odin and the champions that there might be in the next summoning pool. We don't know what's going to be in there by that time. What we do know, though, is that for this one, you got to do both the event and tournament, which I'm not willing to do at Dungeon Divers. It does take lots of energy, and I'm kind of not willing to do it this time around. I don't want to get Freya. Only Harima was really the key point here, but it's 1 out of 2, 4, 6, 8 champions, and I don't need any of the epics at all for my account. So it would have been just completely random, dumb luck in order to pick her up. So that's what I recommend, guys. Have a look at your energy, how much energy you've got saved up. If you can do the Sand Devil one, go for it. Save those 20 Prism crystals, and we're going to have the Thor fusion coming in soon. We have tested Thor already on the test server. Videos will be released, not today, but soon enough. And you guys know the deal. It's the fusion starts on the Thursday. Once the fusion warm-up ends, basically is when the fusion starts. So we will have a fusion schedule as well popped up on the day to see how difficult it's going to be to pick up Thor. And I'm guessing also the Deck of Fate for Freya will be coming in the next weeks or so before the Asgard divide thing, the whole thing ends. With that being said, guys, I do think that Odin is a much better option. So that's why I made the whole point of this video. The 40 crystals here for a chance to pick up some good one of the epics like Geomancer or Mordecai doesn't seem to be that much worth it. It's not that it's only Geomancer and Mordecai here. It's, now I'm looking at it, Aox is good, Doom Priest is good, Husk is good. So it's a good chance you get, it's like a 50-50 you'll get one of the good epics, with a 94% chance to get one of the epics. So it's by no means a bad thing to go for it. But again, it's very random, and if you pick up a legendary, it's going to be one of these, and maybe a low chance to pick up Freya, which is maybe something you've already been saving. Like me, I've got 15 sacreds. Hopefully by the time I have the Deck of Fate, I'll have enough to pick her up for my main account. So that was the video, guys. Just do your own thing. I'm not saying to just follow my advice, but I think this is good advice for the players out there, and especially the free-to-play who want to optimize their experience with the game. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.